Well, let's head south at this time for this week's Foodie Friday down to the beautiful eastern shore of Virginia. The Harbor's End restaurant is located on a quiet stretch of road that leads right to the Chincoteague Bay. And they've got a menu that's full of tasty offerings. Let's take a look.
At the Harbor's End restaurant in Greenbackville, Virginia, it's a family affair.
We just love people and feeding people. A lot of customers tell us when they come here they feel, they feel at home, they feel welcomed, It's very inviting, it's open and airy, it's pretty, it's clean. They love it.
Dietrich and Stephanie Downing know what it means to keep it local, and they're eager to show off their craft.
Come to Greenbackville, come look at the beautiful land across the water. You got Chincoteague, the bay.
As if that isn't reason enough to visit, Chef D expertly fries up a clam fritter. First comes the chopped clams, then the details of the dough: eggs, mustard, onion, baking powder, pepper, clam juice, and of course, a generous helping of Old Bay. Then things heat up before the fritter is perched on a beautiful brioche bun.
The fritter itself, you saw how it kind of started on the flat top there and then it was put into the fryer, so that kind of helped to keep everything nice and held together. But it's just developed this like perfect golden brown on the outside of it. There's like a nice crunch as soon as you sink your teeth into it. Brioche bun, you can't go wrong with that when you have any kind of a seafood sandwich. It's just really pillowy and buttery.
You just get all those great kind of like subtle spices from the Old Bay and from the clam and the clam juice. Like, I was super happy to see that he put the clam juice in there because there's a lot of flavor in there. The clam is a great texture. It's super savory.
Dee also has a special skill when it comes to smothered crabby fries.
The moment I saw that Chef was smothering fries and crab dip, I was already fully on board.
The crab dip, like everything else at Harbor's End, is homemade with lots of love. And the fries, hand-cut, freshly fried to order. After being coated in crab dip and plenty of cheese, the fries get melty under the broiler.
You can't say no to home-cut fries like this, especially if they're covered in crab dip. They're really thick, which means that they can carry all this delicious crab dip really well.
They've got the perfect amount of salt, like just enough so you notice it.
This crab dip is really delicious. It's like creamy and cheesy. It's got nice little chunks of crab in it. We're right here on the waterfront. It's absolutely beautiful, and this is exactly the kind of food that I would want if I'm spending a day, on the water here in the eastern shore of Virginia.
You can call it a side if you want, but I think you'd be doing it a disservice. We got an unexpected bonus dish, some fresh-made blueberry pie.
This look says it all, but eventually Mike did find his words for this wonderful creation.
Blueberries are super fresh. It was like biting into a blueberry cookie with whipped cream on top. Like, you can't beat it. When we're done shooting, I'm going to have to see if I can find out the secret of a pie dough that basically tastes like cookie.
Wow, I wonder if I can get all the way down there and back before the 10 o'clock news tonight, because those crabby fries, man, I'm telling you, that's my guilty pleasure. And again, that was Harbor's End Restaurant in Greenbackville, Virginia. If you go, be sure to tell them that you saw them on Foodie Friday. And if you have any suggestions for Hannah or Mike, send it to us at newsroom@WMDT.com.